Good evening, me.
And welcome to the day.
It's the 4th of March today. And a year ago, I was in New York. We do have been in the large-sized Apple. I uploaded a video of my time in New York. I uploaded it in June. And that's how good I am at editing. Why am I filming this video a year later? When I first came back, I wanted to make a video like this. But then I was like, you know what? The only people that watch my channel are my friends. And they're not going to want to sit through a video of me talking about the shows that I saw. But now, I'm the only one who watches my channel. And Kieran, my brother, and one of Kieran's friends. Hi. Shout out to Monique. If you're watching. She probably won't watch this one though. Let's just jump into it. I threw something, did not land in the bin. It ricocheted off the bin, landed on the carpet. Will I pick it up? No. I saw my first Broadway show on the 3rd of March, 2020. Aladdin. I sat front row. Front row on a Broadway show is like, what the frick? Here was the moment I knew that Broadway is just like any other theatre ever. Genie's introducing all the characters. And he's like, this is the Sultan, this is Jasmine's father. They're like meant to talk in the background to look like they're talking in the background. But I was front row and I could read this man's lips so clearly, and he goes, I am your father. Think of something better to say. It wasn't like a, I am your father, you gotta listen to me. It was, he just said, I am your father. They had fireworks at the end of, I think it was Friend Like Me. They had fireworks. I don't know how that works, but they were going up and exploding like fire. I don't know if it's just lights or like how they, I don't know. And Swarovski, they must have sponsored this show because it was so shiny. Oh my god, I remember that song where they were like something Omar, Aladdin, Kasim, that one. And one of the cast members looked like a mix of Mark and Ethan, and I was like well deep into my Unis Honors phase. Jafar's little sidekick, he was so funny. That was the best. He was the best guy in it. The genie was also very, very good. And A Whole New World. It was so cool to just like see it so close. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna know how they. I'm gonna see like strings or whatever. I don't even think I saw strings. Actually, I might have seen strings. Yeah. And then we went to stage door. And I was like, this is my first Broadway show. And they're like, wow, that's so cool. They probably get someone saying that to them every day. Not now, obviously. I didn't get any merch from Aladdin. I just got the free. This is not even free. This is free. I wanted a program, but they either didn't have it or I have no idea. Oh, here's a difference. I don't know if this was just because it was like the beginning of Corona, but they walk you to your seat. You wait at the back, and then the usher comes up to you and they walk you to your seat. They did this for every show. I don't like that. I love locating my own seat. I loved. R.I.P. If you are familiar with if you're familiar with me, or you're watching my New York vlog, you will know a man on Reddit gave me $200. Who just goes, here you go. Random person who's made one post on Reddit. Very thank you, kind sir. Wonder how he's doing. I'm very concerned about how I've got these in my eyes. Also, I should be looking into the camera, but I don't want to do that. Sue me. The next day, I walk around and I book one ticket for Hadestown. Oh, Hadestown on Broadway. Patrick Page. How is anyone's voice that deep? He was so cool. He's so cool. By the way, I saw Hadestown alone. This was not a good idea. When Eurydice sang the line, I was alone so long I didn't even know that I was lonely. My god, that hit me. My god, that hit me so hard. I was so sad after I saw that show. I was crying. Oh my god, wait. I didn't even talk about the scene. Ow, 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 ow. First of all, the scene when the tavern-y bit opens out and then we see like the underworld near the end of Act 1. Stop. I have never seen anything like that. I've never seen anything like that, and it was so good. It was so good. When Orpheus turned around, if you've seen Hadestown, you know. If you don't know Hadestown, brief explanation. Hades says, hey Orpheus, you can return with Eurydice if you walk in front of her and don't look back to check if she's there. If you turn around to look, she has to stay in the underworld forever. And Orpheus is like, I wonder if she's still there. And at the last moment, he turns around. And as soon as he turns around, all the lights come on. And then she immediately begins sinking. Oh my god. She drops to her knees, and I was like, the whole audience gasped. Gasped? Is that the word? When you go, there was such a big intake of breath. I've never had that in a theatre. American audiences are so loud. They cheer every time a character comes on stage. Have you got the energy? I got the Hadestown program even. Sorry. But I got this for Christmas because I couldn't find the merch booth when I went. Also a bag. That was for Christmas too. I'll talk about stage door. Who came out stage door? I didn't know the cast that well, but Reeve Carney came out and I got a photo with Reeve Carney. He was very like kind of aimless, but I was like, whoa, that's actually Reeve Carney. That was what was really weird about seeing all these shows, was like they exist. And because I always see them on Instagram, but I'm like, they are not real people because they're in America. But it was weird to see. Even weirder to see the show that I actually knew a lot about, Beetlejuice. We go trundling along after seeing Hadestown, bit broken, very lonely, sat in a McDonald's until Beetlejuice started by myself. And there were these girls opposite me, like my age, and they were like, I don't even know what Beetlejuice is, like I don't know anything about it. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I know all about it, I'm just about to see it. Oh, I really wanted to butt into their conversation, but I didn't because I'm not that bold. Beetlejuice. Oh my god. Beetlejuice. When I found out I was going to see Beetlejuice, I was like, oh my god, Alex Brightman. I walked into the theatre, massive queue, the biggest queue. I don't even know, it went like fully round the theatre, which was like a whole block. New York lingo. I walked into the theatre, looked at the cast board. Alex Brightman was not on. A tiny tear was shed that day. Not actually, because Will was on as Beetlejuice. My god, is he good. I've got that little... Who's on? And then I got this. This definitely wins the award for ugliest Beetlejuice program I've ever seen. It's not even the costumes that they wear, the old costumes. I'm sorry, I just can't get on board with this. It's so ugly. I didn't know what the playbill was because it was like the start of March and they get a new one every month. They got R.I.P. Beetlejuice, can we just say R.I.P. R.I.P. Beetlejuice. I honestly hate this playbill. It's disgusting and I love Beetlejuice. I also got the program. Oh, I just love this. I love this so much. The seat I had for Beetlejuice, my god. Kudos to my father for booking that seat. And then someone sat in front of me and he was like 7 million feet tall and I was like, love the atmosphere of Beetlejuice. I don't think I've ever been in a theatre where they had lights on the audience and such ambiance music. Presley Ryan. How dare she be 16 and I be 17 sitting in the audience like... Here's a funny thing that happened in the whole Being Dead thing. You know when Beetlejuice is like playing the ukulele and he snaps it and then they throw up another ukulele and he catches it and carries on playing? He went like that and dropped it back into the pit and then he just went like... I love when things like that happen, like small things that go wrong. I was just like, oh. David, who played Adam, when he does his verse, you were not mentally prepared to make room for a kid. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with the way he does that. His delivery on that is just so funny. Kerry Butler. Oh. And it was just so weird to think like she's an actual person that exists. Oh, so crazy. I love this show so much. I really miss laughing as a collective. Obviously I cried a lot. Like as soon as it started I was like, I'm really watching Beetlejuice. I can't believe I saw Beetlejuice on Broadway. Before it didn't even close, it just got shut. Didn't get a closing night. Didn't even record for the archive. It's fine, they can use a bootleg. But here's a second RIP. Frozen on Broadway. Dead and gone. After the show I fished this out of the bin because this is expensive. Why would you throw that in the bin? It's solid plastic. Then I went to Stage Door and I'm thinking I'm gonna meet Presley Ryan. I'm gonna be like, I love your TikTok. Presley Ryan did not come out. Kerry Butler came out. She was like, hi. I forgot to mention that at the Hadestown Stage Door they give out these. So I was wearing this on my jacket and Will, who played Beetlejuice, he's like, did you see Hadestown today? And I'm like, yeah. And he said oh, you got 2 shows about the underworld, or the underworld and the netherworld. And I was like, you're so right, and I'm so glad you said that because you're so cute. The next day, 5th, after going to the Joker stairs. That's so cool. Oofy. The set design. That is the theatre. Are you kidding me? That's a freaking elephant. That's a freaking windmill. That's a freaking Moulin. All the walls were like red fabric. They weren't even walls. They weren't even painted. They were red fabric with lights over the whole thing, and it's massive. How do you even do that? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see Aaron Tveit. And I did see Aaron Tveit, but you know what, if I didn't know it was Aaron Tveit, I wouldn't have known it was Aaron Tveit because I was sitting on the back row. I couldn't see a thing. I could see all of that. I could see all of it in all its glory. I just want to talk about one thing I absolutely despise. This French guy is talking about how poor he is, and then he just goes, I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. And I was like, not singing Royals by Lord in a Broadway show. He was absolutely singing Royals by Lord in a Broadway show. More like Lord Way, am I right? The guy doing Bad Romance, like doing this tango on stage, like rah rah. I'm like, what are you doing? It's so absurd and it's so stupid. I don't know why like no one else was laughing, because as soon as that guy started singing Royals, I was like, from Moulin Rouge I got this little pin badge. How much did that cost? $10. It's so small. I could eat this and not even know. I would definitely know. It would stab me.
I'll just talk about this.
I did not see Hamilton on Broadway. After the show had finished, I walked over to an usher and I was like, hi, can I have a playbill, please? She gave me one.
My 5th and final Broadway show.
MG. I really like Mean Girls.
I haven't picked up the microphone thus far. What?
Renee Rapp. She exists. She's an actual person.
Oh my god, watching Renee Rapp.
It's so mad that she actually exists.
And I got a program.
I just got a notification saying I have no storage, so I deleted some things and I feel like I've got no time. So yeah, I was still talking about Mean Girls, but blah blah blah. I got another notification. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Right, so I went to stage door at Mean Girls. They were like, do not take any photos with the cast. We don't want anyone to take any photos with the cast. And I was like, no, but I need to photo with Renee Rapp because I need to prove that I knew her and I was in her space. She came over and she said, how are you? And I went, you're amazing. That was what I said to Renee Rapp, and that's the only thing I've ever said to Renee Rapp, and I'm proud of it. Who else came out to stage door? Freaking everyone, look at this. And I got a pin badge. Again, that was probably like $10. R.I.P. Broadway. R.I.P. Mean Girls. Mean Girls closed. Just as Sabrina Carpenter got into it. The Broadway shutdown was orchestrated by Olivia Rodrigo. Kieran's gonna come into my room and be like, are you doing my microphone? Hi Kieran, I want to get your thoughts. And I don't have a lot of storage, so you need to come in quickly. You saw Aladdin on Broadway, didn't you?
Yeah.
What did you think? Oh, hot damn, I guess we'll never know because I ran out of storage. How am I recording this video if I ran out of storage? Tell me that, Apple. Why does it always do that? Oh yeah, thanks if anyone watched. Bye.